Alright gamers, welcome back. The Elder Scrolls Arena episode 6. We are back. Now, last time since I played, I did start a ranger class just because I wanted to mess around on the side and have some fun while I wasn't recording and see how some of the melee classes felt. I did a lot of research between last episode and this episode, and I did find out that in the early game spellcasters are very difficult, and we are basically like a thief spellcaster hybrid. We're like a thief mage combination, right? We're a Nightblade, so we excel as a thief with like our tools of assassination, and we can like pilfer and steal and pick locks really well, but we also use illusionary magic and destruction magic to overcome our foes, right? So later in the game, we can become very, very strong, but in this early bit, we're going to be struggling, right? So I'll show you guys my ranger. It's the exact same character, same name. I thought maybe we were going to relaunch as a ranger because I was having such a hard time, but I chose to focus on stacking endurance to get a higher health pool. We're only level 5, but it could be better. But we did find a lot of cool stuff. I've got a full plate set. I've got a enchanted longsword. We've got a mark, a crystal, a bracelet, an amulet. So we got some really good stuff on this guy. But rangers can't use spells. Kind of sucks. Ranger was the original class that we were given when we took our test. But I'm going to try and stick it out with the Nightblade and continue on. So last time we bought some spells. Our health is honestly just as good as the the ranger, and we are only level 5. But I need to start putting more points in endurance. I'm very squishy. But the thing with a Nightblade is we get some illusionary magic like invisibility and stuff to where I can just sneak past a lot of creatures. I just need to get those spells, right? So later on, after we do a couple things moving forward in this episode, I did find out not like a dupe, not like a gold dupe, but a way to farm gold really well. Shout out a guy named Wooden Potatoes on YouTube. I was following along with his arena playthrough. He's kind of who inspired me to play arena, so shout out to him. Go follow his channel. I really liked his playthrough of this game. But he's playing a ranger himself, and I kind of get to live the ranger experience through him. He's kind of helping me learn how to play the game. So as well as like other forms, people have like posted on forums about like spellcasters and stuff like that, and that's how I know they're very, very strong in the later game. Sneezing. Sorry, sneeze. That's how I know the Nightblades can become very strong in the later game. And once we get to the point where we can get a lot of gold easily, we can buy some really strong spells, we can create our own spells, make really powerful enchantments, and buy in powerful enchanted items, and that will make our adventure a lot easier. So, I don't think we have much money left, right? I think we have like, yeah, 127 gold. We bought 5 potions of healing. I kind of want to buy some more, so I might try, and we've got this marked, right? Yep, Mage's Guild. I'm going to try and poke around town real quick and see if I can find another shop somewhere that I can sell some of these items while the sun is still up. Maybe I should ask someone that could help me find it. Excuse me, miss. Where is a equipment store? The bargain weapon store. That's easy, it's south of here. Well, thank you. So, the way I was going, okay. Just keep heading south and eventually we'll see some kind of sign, I'm sure. This looks like it might be it. Yes, okay, perfect. Let's mark this. Oh, we've got it marked, okay, perfect. You enter Grelk's provisions from the sunny autumn day. Cases of weaponry and are featured next to some of the more peaceful supplies and gear. We've been in here before. Oh man, this guy's jacked. Look at that. We're gonna sell some stuff. The plate gear, 27. Let me get 35 for that, bro. If the Emperor had kissed that plate himself, I wouldn't pay so much. Let's talk reality. All right, what about 33? Your mother wouldn't pay that much, kid. How about 30? 30, I'll do 30. Let's haggle some of this stuff off. 75. Give me 80. Give me 80. Give me 80. 79, I'll do. You know what? The other plate pauldron, just take 45 for it, bro. Oops. The plate helm can go. Let me get 65. I'm just gonna keep haggling with him. You can take 64, that's fair. You got 1 gold cheaper. A couple of these daggers can go just to get rid of them. I want to keep at least 1 though. I like to have 1 dagger with me. Sell 1 of these sabers. Oh, that's the one we have equipped, okay. Sure, you can have it for 5 gold. Because we have most of this leather gear equipped, I think. We've got the buckler and the saber equipped. I'll sell the longsword. Best I can offer is 3,761. Can you make it 4,000? Holy, why is this so expensive? Is this enchanted? 39.70. It's all you, bro. Wow. What about the warhammer? 11 gold. After that, bro, you can have that. The short bow I'll keep. The mark, the bracelet, I'll keep those. Everything else, I think we're going to keep this. So now we have 4,333 gold. That's crazy. What can we buy from you? He has the Saber of Strength. Whoops. Longsword of Lifesteal. I think I'm gonna buy the Saber of Strength. Can I get it for 690? It seems as if we have come to a reasonable price for my services. Let's shake on that good deal. 690, I'll pay for that. Now let's take a peek at this thing. It is damage 3 to 12, condition like new. It's plus 10 to our strength, so we hit even harder with this thing. That's nice. I'll keep the other saber as a backup weapon. But let's see. With the dagger, we have 69 strength. With the saber of strength, we have 78. Very, very good. So we have plus 6 to our damage, plus 4 to our hit. We just need to get our health higher. I think every level we get from now on, I'm going to stack into both endurance and intelligence, I think is what we're going to need. Agility looks good. Strength is pretty good with the saber. And I think we're going to head back to the Mages Guild and buy a couple more potions now that we have some more cash. And then we're heading off to Fang Lair. I love the soundtrack in this game. Okay, Mages Guild. It's over this way. We could rest up for the night, but I think we're okay. There we go. While the local farmers have been gathering their crop, it would appear that the mages have been collecting a harvest of their own. The Mages Guild is crowded with scrolls, relics, charms, and artifacts. Clearly some extensive trading between one town's guild to another has been going on. My guy. I want to buy a couple potions from you. I'm going to buy some potions of healing. I'm gonna buy 10 of these bad boys. He wants 500. Let me get him for 400. 450. Let me get him for 400. 425. Let me get him for 400. Let me get him for 400. The Archmage will murder me for my soft heart, but the potions of healing are yours. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Also, let me take a look at your spells again. Well, magic items. He's got an Elven Belt, a Mithril Belt, Crystal of Wizard's Fire. This stuff's a bit expensive. The Bracelet of Agility would be nice. Amulet of Intelligence would be nice. But okay, let's look at the spells. No, we don't want to make a spell. We want to buy a spell. We have 3,000 gold left. We can pick up Light. Invisibility is what I really want to pick up. Let's see what that is. Caster invisible for 5 R&Ds. I think that's... I think that's seconds. I'm not sure. Can I make my own invisibility? Effects. Invisibility. R&Ds. I want to do... How much can I put on this? 1 minute increased by 5 every level. Caster invisible for 60 R&Ds plus 5 per 1 level, so it'll go up. Casting cost 127. Do I even have that? Can I cast that? Let me check. 90 out of 90. Okay, so I don't have enough to cast that yet. Let's crank it down just a little bit. Spellmaker. This is a really cool mechanic of like being able to create your own spells. I really like this. Let's go with 30 seconds. How about that? Increase it by 5. 10 every level. Still costs 120? I love that we can name this Dark Blessing. No, how about Shadow Strike? Modify it. Let's crank it down 5. Does that help? Casting cost 82. That's so much mana, bro. Let's buy it, though. The spell has been inscribed into your spellbook. Shadow Strike. I also want to pick up a... Cure? Did not mean to do all this. New spell. We could cure paralyzed, poison, disease, curse. All of those are very valuable to cure. We could pick up a heal. A light spell would be nice. Regenerate would be nice. Silence. Drain attributes would be nice. I think we already have a heal, but it's not very good. Let me take a peek at our heal spell. Let's check my spell book. We have Fire Dart. Fire Dart, 1 target at range, damage health, 1 to 2 points, damage to health, plus 3 to 4 per level. We are level 5, so it's 1 to 2 plus 3 to 4. I wish it would show me exactly how much it's doing with our current level. It costs 16 mana. We have Light Heal, plus 1 to 2 points, 2 health, plus 4 to 5 per 1 level. So it should be like 20, 25 or so. Costs 14. We have Shield, 15 hit point shield created plus 5 points per every level. Eventually I want to make a better shield. This is okay for now though, I think. Orc Strength, plus 15 points to strength to the caster. for a 5 arm, so it's like 5 seconds of strength. Strength loss will occur at a rate of 1 point per R&D. Eventually I want to make this into a better spell as well, but Shadow Strike is a very good spell for us. It costs a lot of mana to cast, so honestly, I know we were talking about health, but I think I also need to up my intelligence. So I think from moving from here on out, we're just gonna put as many points into intelligence and endurance as we can. We want to get our health higher because 50 is not a lot, but we can become very tanky with magic. So, but we need a higher mana pool to cast spells. One thing else that I think we need to pick up is mana potions. Do you have some mana potions? Invisibility, free action. These are nice from what I've seen for where we're going. So let's pick up 5 of these bad boys. Let me get it for 500. Let me get it for 500. Let me get it for 600. Let me get it for 600. He'll take it, okay. Stamina, strength, healing, restore power, resist cold, resist fire. I think there's some nice things where we're heading to where some fire resist potions could be nice. Let me get it for 150. Let me get it for 175. 175. 175. 175. Alright. And you really don't have anything for like restoring my mana? Resist potions, invisibility. I wish it would show me what the potions of invisibility do, but I guess we'll pick up like 2 of those. Let me get 3. 750, you're out of your mind. Let me do it for 500. Let me do it for 600. Okay. So let's check what we have now. Our full set of leather, our saber of strength, a backup dagger and saber, a short bow if we need. We've got a mark, which I'm not sure what that mark does. The bracelet actually, in this game, and in a lot of like older versions of like D&D and stuff like that, negative is actually what you want. This is your chance to hit on different pieces of your body, right? So it's like +2 to my head, +2 to my shoulders, +1 to my chest, 1 to my arms, +2 to my legs, +2 to my feet. You want those as low as you can get them, preferably in the negatives if you can, right? Lower is better. So we're actually very likely to be hit right now. But, you know, we've got some good potions. We've got some spells to make us invisible, give us extra strength so we can hit harder, shield us. One last thing that I think I want to pick up as far as a spell goes is we have 1,000 gold left, and we're going to get a lot more later. So, light. Creates a globe of light for 10 R&Ds. This has to be seconds. The light follows the caster. We'll buy this spell. Can we get it for 180? The Archmage will murder me. Yes. Okay. Now, let's get out of here. Save our game real quick. This is our backup file, just in case. When I made my ranger, I wanted to make sure I had a backup file, just in case I accidentally did something. So if I ever need to like save on a backup file or something like that, that'll be where we do that. It's actually almost nighttime. Let's find the inn. One thing that I didn't know that we could do is click on the compass here. Remove this. You can click on the compass here and actually move the minimap, which I didn't know. Dirty Serpent, that's where we're heading. We're gonna rest for the night and then take off in the morning. Okay, I'm going the complete wrong way. Need to hurry, it's getting dark. Okay, we just turn a little bit, head down here, and it should be like dead ahead. Yes, okay. What time is it? It is 5:57 in the afternoon, so if we sleep for like 12, 13 hours, we should be good. The townsmen have met in the Dirty Serpent to celebrate a good fall harvest. Hey, Bobby boy. An individual called for nervously draws you aside as you approach the bar. I need help, young Dark Elf. I'm supposed to get a brimstone back from an agent of mine in the Mages Guild. If I don't have it by Midas, 16th of the sun's dusk, I will lose a good deal of money. Unfortunately, I cannot get that brimstone myself. I'll give you 90 gold if you get it for me. Do you agree? Yeah, I'll get it for you. You're my savior, good Dark Elf. Goodbye, and good luck. Can I get a room? I'll take a single for one night. 10 gold, you can have it, boss. It's all you. We're gonna rest for, let's do 13 hours. It'll be like 6 a.m. when we wake up. Nice long sleep. Feeling very refreshed, very replenished. Let's head back to the Mages Guild real quick and get that guy what he needed. And the Mages Guild just to our west. Yep, sun is up in the sky. We are good. Don't have to worry about the nighttime. Oh my goodness. Getting lost in the maze of buildings here. There's the Mages Guild. Yep, same old, same old. Yo, I'm here to pick up a parchment. Foss sent you for the brimstone, hmm? Damn, I could have used it. Well, hurry back to him. Alright, we got the brimstone. We're gonna head back, then head to Fanglair. So it should be east, same way that we just came from. Check my map. Okay, down south from here. Now that I'm kind of getting the hang of the game, I'm really enjoying it. You enter the Dirty Serpent, heartened by the smell of food and spices, and prepare to relax in the warm sunlight. Where's that guy? Is it you? I'd like to help you out. Tell me, which way did you come from? I heard you picked up the brimstone from the Mages Guild, but I admit I feared you wouldn't get it back here on time. As promised, here you are with your 90 gold pieces. I'm very grateful. Thank you, noble Dark Elf. Nice. Okay. So now we will open up the world map. Oh, actually need to be outside. We are heading to Fanglair, right up here. Fanglair in Hammerfall Providence. The date is Midas, Monday, 16th of sun's dusk in the year 3E 389. Based on the current weather, it will take you 21 days to travel here. The total distance is 900 kilometers. You should arrive by Morndas, 7th of Evening Star in the year 3E 389. Okay. We are going to fast travel. Fanglair, you stand before the Dragon Gate of Fanglair, humbled before its majesty. The dwarven hold seems abandoned long ago, its stone walls crackling with age and neglect. Somewhere within its dank depths lies the first piece of the Staff of Chaos. Very cool. Nice little, kind of like a screenshot thumbnail, kind of. Alright, here we are. You stand in Fanglair. Its dwarven hue passages run for miles underneath the earth. Alright, so I think we're actually going to save this one here for now. let's name it Bale enters Fang Lair. Fang Laird. Hang on. Delete that D. There we go. And we're going to call this one here for now, guys. We will continue on in the next one and actually scour through Fang Lair, poke around. This place is a lot harder than Stone Keep and the Imperial Prison, so we're going to be in for a bumpy one here. We picked up a lot of potions. We got some fire resistance potions. We've got some spells. I've got a Saber of Strength, so I actually hit very hard. So it's going to be fun. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.